I got a drink, apparently. I did not order this.
I got it for her. But Panera's going to lose a point because they didn't put the straw in the bag.
There's no straw, so we're going to have to be very nasty to drink this, I guess. I don't know. I'm so nervous to open this.
Just drink it. Lick the frosting off and then... There you go.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, it's just whipped cream, but...
Yeah, but still.
I don't know. It was a ice caramel latte. 20 ounces.
I love it.
Okay, good. Sandwiches?
Are you going to have any?
No, I bought it for you. I got my energy drink.
He knows I love a good latte.
I have my Kickstart.
Yeah.
5% juice.
Yeah.
See, these things are healthy. There's juice in there.
No.
Compared to the other ones I
Juice
drink.
isn't even technically really healthy.
Compared to
This
the other
isn't
ones.
the other one I was drinking, so really, once again, I'm highly caffeinated. Wild berry. This one's good. Better than his. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like the taste of those.
Those are good. Okay, here's your sandwich.
Same sandwiches. Tomato, basil.
Yep. We're gonna try to
BLT.
go quick. Oh, wait, we did get our chips.
Yay!
Whee!
Add to the
emergency
rations.
Yeah. Just in case.
My guy
we need to
wasn't
survive.
there.
He wasn't?
He wasn't there today. I actually had cash. I was gonna tip him today.
He broke that big bill, so.
Yeah, I broke the big bill. Got a couple small bills that I was gonna tip him.
Yeah.
But he wasn't there.
I have a stray piece of bacon.
Okay. Pickle today is good. It looks nice and stiff.
And that's a sandwich. Pickle and sandwich.
Okay.
Looks good.
Mm.
Oh, mine feels a little.
You got a limp pickle?
Oh, limp pickle. I don't really want it. You want my limp pickle?
I will eat the pickle.
Okay. I'm not super hungry today, so I might just eat like half.
Mm.
But that little piece of bacon I had was delicious.
Yeah.
So.
Well, bread feels nice and
Waste.
yeah.
You doing okay? He's
No,
like
I was
inspecting
I
you right
was
now.
looking at the bacon as I was
Okay.
talking. Not quite as much bacon on there, but that's because my guy wasn't there today.
Losing. Mine's falling apart on me.
Yeah.
It's fine. I really just.
Ooh, I have a little bit of brown sugar on mine. Got a little bit of brown sugar, which is what I always like.
Yeah, you've been trying for that hard.
Yeah. So it's a...
It's a win. It's a good start.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I think 8.5 for my sandwich today. How about you?
I'm going to give it like a 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah. I like the fact that they seasoned it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jimothy will be disappointed to hear
Like
that.
I feel like the bacon is an appropriate amount of bacon for a sandwich. So I did take out one tomato. I'm just not feeling the tomato.
The tomatoes are a little soggy today, but I did also put the order in
A little
early, so I don't know how long it had been sitting there. And there's a lot of mayo in it, so I don't know how much of that is making the tomato look a little soggier than it actually was. But yeah, it's good. All right.
So I saw this thing. I came about last night, I think. Late last night. I was up all night, but we'll get to that in a bit. But I saw this thing. Apparently, back in World War II, America bombed Japan. Yes, this happened. Do I have
2 big bombs.
a ton of mail on my face? And apparently they found one and it went off. Not so much they found it because it went off. It was like in a street underground. It went off and it left a huge crater. And it was a bomb from us in Japan. And it was like undetonated and everything. It was just there from World War II.
Yeah.
And it just recently went off, I think the other day.
Not an atomic bomb.
No. Like a bomb.
A regular bomb.
Yeah, I don't know these things. I just know bomb.
Standard bomb.
But it still was big.
Yeah, I can
That's
imagine.
kind of scary.
I was in the military. I was in the army. I was an infantryman, but I don't know too much about World War II ordnance. So I would have to assume it was probably like at least a 500, maybe. I don't know. It depends If it left a huge crater, maybe a 500-pounder, 500-pound bomb. Actually, it's pretty huge. It would probably take out like half a block, I think.
I think they said something.
But if
about
it was part of like a massive bombing campaign, it's probably a little 100-pounder or something like that.
I don't know. I just know it was it left a pretty big crater in the ground.
Okay. Yeah. It would
But
depend
I don't know
on,
the size.
There were so many different bomb sizes back in the day.
But anyways, I also got no sleep, and that's why I found that about Japan the other day, because I was up watching TikTok, mostly just because the stupid cat.
They were being so naughty.
Oh my god, no, Lucy was fine for the most part. Bernie, if anyone wants a cat, I have a cat for you.
You get a discount.
Ready to give him away.
You get a discount because one of his ears is broken.
He's broken a little bit, and I recommend you don't sleep much at night. It's the perfect cat for you.
And you can't call him Bernie. We've been referring to him as Permafloop because of his floopy ear.
Permanent flooped.
Yeah. So you'll have to call him Permafloop to get him to do anything for you.
He responds to that now.
We'll show edit in photo of floopy ear. Okay.
Let's hope that happened.
If you remember. Yeah. The cats, they go crazy at night. Some nights they're okay, and then other nights they're just little
Bernie?
assholes.
Okay, so I would never do this. I'm just saying. I'm going to say horrible things, but I would never actually do it. It's just how I'm feeling at that exact moment. There's times where he's so bad at night, I just want to, like,
strangle him.
Yeah, I want to pick him up and just, like, shake him real hard. I would never do it, but the urge is strong. And then we also, I do threaten that he's going to go live out in One Nature Way if he doesn't stop.
One Nature Way.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to say it.
AKA outdoor.
Outside. He's going to live in the outsides. But, once again,
and we live in
I won't do it.
Pretty dangerous area for a cat. We have coyotes and fisher cats. Bigger domestic cats.
Yeah, and like, Bernie's kind of stupid. He wouldn't make it anyways out there on his own. And two, like, I feel like all of the what do you call them? Enemy animals? That's not the word.
Predators.
Predator, thank you. All of the predators out there in our area are oddly way bigger than normal. They're like mutatedly big. So he really would not survive. I said I wasn't gonna eat all this, but now I'm kind of doing your thing that you said the other day, and I'm just like taking apart and eating the parts I want. Oh man, the side has less bacon.
Yeah, this one does too. I'm gonna drop my grade from 8.5 to an 8.
Yeah, I'm dropping
it. Needs more bacon.
I'm dropping it to an 8 also, because this side only has a tiny bit. Oh well. Fun fact also. Did you know the width of Australia is bigger than the moon?
Is that true?
I think.
Well, bigger than like the diameter of the moon, or bigger than the circumference of the moon, or
no,
the
I
radius?
think the
diameter is around. Radius is across.
That one.
Okay.
Thank you. I think it's that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I found out yesterday also.
I did not know that. All right, I'm gonna have to take my tomatoes out.
They're gross, right?
They're a little...
Ew!
Okay, so maybe I'll drop it to 7.5. Not as much bacon on there. The tomatoes are a little moist, a little soggy.
Okay. I think I'm gonna
7.5.
I'm gonna just leave it at this and just.
You ate all the bacon?
I ate all the bacon.
Atta girl. That's the important stuff, anyway. I've been so bored as of late. I'm a huge Formula One fan, and they're taking a month off between the previous race and this next race.
That's why you've actually been doing stuff around the house.
Yeah, there's literally nothing to watch on the weekends. I don't watch football.
Yeah, neither of us do.
I mean, I was a Patriots fan, and then after a while, the Patriots just won so often, I stopped watching the Patriots
got boring.
play. Yeah.
You just expect it's going to happen.
Even when they won their last Super Bowl in, what was it, 2019? 2020? I think it was 2020. I wasn't watching it anymore because it was just boring. I wasn't watching the regular season. I check in every once in a while in the playoffs, but football is not where I'm at. I'm a huge hockey fan.
Mm-hmm.
Although I haven't been keeping up quite as much. I did keep track of the Bruins last season for a little bit.
I don't watch any sports. You just watch Formula One.
I watch Formula One religiously.
That's you like heavy
Like
on that.
all the practice sessions,
Mm-hmm.
qualifying session, the race, post-qualifying interviews, post-qualifying review, post-race interviews, post-race review. I cannot get enough Formula One. But the next race isn't for like another 3 weeks? When was the Singapore Grand Prix? I think that was 2 weekends ago.
I have no idea. This is all talk that is like gibberish to me. I have no idea what any of this means.
Singapore Grand Prix wasn't last week, was it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're going to Texas next, I believe. Circuit of the Americas.
Sorry, people that are in Texas, but just, I don't care for Texas. I know. A lot of people love it, but...
It's a very good track, though. Circuit of the Americas in Austin is a very nice track. Of the 3 American Formula One tracks, that's probably the most entertaining. Las Vegas is probably although they've only had one race at Las Vegas, but it was okay. And then the race at Miami is always a snooze fest. And they always American it up. Like they do, they introduce the drivers like it's a freaking Super Bowl, and they bring them out one by one to like the crowd, and even the drivers and the teams are like, yeah, we're not really into this, but America will just America, I guess.
We're known for that.
And then the race sucks. The race is always boring too, so I don't get it. I don't know why America has 3 races. There's other tracks like Germany. Germany has the Hockenheim ring, and they also have the Nürburgring, which I think would make for better races. Okay. But Germany has 0 Grand Prix and America has 3 Grand Prix. Explain that to me. I know it's all about money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So. But anyway, enough about Formula One. That's why I've been kind of bored the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and typically if he goes off talking about it, like just now, I just... because I don't really know what he's saying. I know just bits and pieces.
If anybody's going to look it up, root for Alex Albon.
Yeah, that's all I know, is anything about him. I know actually a lot about him. More than actual Formula One. He has a problem. He has like a crush on him.
English-born...
If there's anyone I had to worry about, it would be him, not like another girl.
English-born Thai driver.
Yep.
And he's my favorite driver. So.
Yep. He's dating or engaged to a professional golfer?
Dating.
Dating a professional golfer. I knew that, see?
But, anyway.
Yeah.
Today's Sunday. Kind of quiet at work.
Yeah. It's nice outside, so it's going to be quiet at work.
It was nice out yesterday, and it wasn't too
that
crazy
busy.
Either.
For a weekend, it's shockingly not busy. But I'm super tired just because Barney was so stupid, and I got like I think 3 hours of sleep max.
We're
not consistently.
We're living with her parents right now in their basement, and the cats get kind of loud, and he likes to chew on the baby gate for some reason.
Yeah, we have a baby gate across the stairwell, so he doesn't go upstairs. My parents have a cat too. They cannot mingle. So to keep both of them from actually interacting, there's a baby gate, so he can't go upstairs. And he chews on the bars. They're metal bars. I don't know. Does anyone else have a cat or a pet that just chews on metal? Because that's weird. He also likes to chew on plastic, too. But that's like zip ties. That's kind of like a toy to him. He likes a lot of plastic toys.
We call him Garbage Kitty because we spend
He's such a garbage cat.
hundreds of dollars on toys and stuff like that.
And he doesn't want them. He just wants the garbage.
Yeah. Like I pulled a piece of receipt out of my receipt pocket, paper out of my pocket, and it fell on the floor. And he played with it for like a good 20 minutes, just batting it around.
Yeah, it's his favorite.
He loves this little stupid green thing.
Oh my god, so, yeah, the green toy.
Yeah.
He's had that love for how long? Forever.
Mm-hmm.
Years. It is, I can only get it during one season out of the year, so I have to stock up, if I can even stock up. So, let's hope they don't, like, not make this chocolate anymore, but it's from a chocolate. He's not eating the chocolate, don't worry, guys. But it's a linked chocolate, and it looks like the carrots. The foil looks like a carrot, and it has a little green plastic stick it's on. It's like a chocolate lollipop. And we just, like, either eat the chocolate or cut it off if we don't feel like eating it.
I'm not a big
wash off
chocolate
the
fan.
plastic and give it to him. And he is truly obsessed.
He bats it around for hours and
But of
hours
course,
and
he's got to
hours.
pick, like, the, like, nice chocolate. Like, he couldn't pick, like, some cheap, crappy chocolate toy. It's got to be the fancy one.
And he plays fetch. He likes playing
Oh,
fetch
he
with
does. Okay, so there's been times where if you're not paying, he loves attention. If you're not paying attention, I'm so curious if anyone else's cat has done this. So he has had it. I said his name just a second ago. I'm trying to avoid that. So he has had it where he's on his phone. He is on his phone a lot. And Bernie will come by with his green toy and plop it right on his phone. Because he sees he's like paying more attention to his phone. And he's done it to me because I would have a cup of coffee all the time. And he plopped it in my coffee. Of course, I didn't finish drinking it because it was disgusting. So that toy goes everywhere.
And then he'll sit there and tap my leg.
Oh, but that's kind of cute.
Tap my leg to get me to pick it up.
Like, boop, boop,
And I
boop.
grab it, I throw it. He goes and retrieves it, drops it 10 feet away, then comes up to me and taps my leg again.
He wants you to go get
Yeah.
it, to throw it again.
He wants
He's no
me to,
dummy. He
wants
knows.
me to go fetch it to throw it for him.
Mm-hmm. He knows what he's doing. Okay, I just said he's stupid. He's stupid, but also not a dummy. It's a weird thing. And Lucy just manipulates everything. Everybody. She runs the house.
She's my baby girl.
Yeah, she's in charge. She runs everything. And no one can stop it. I tried. I just accepted it at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, he's been acting up at night. We have to close the door to the bedroom so he doesn't get out there and chew on the baby gate at night. But when we do that, then he just sits at the door and cries all night long.
Yeah. This is what we get for having a Craigslist kitty.
Yeah, he costs $10.
A whopping $10 for that cat.
So
Off of Craigslist, super sketchy.
it's either let him out and he chews on the bars and it's loud as hell, or keep him locked up and then he just cries and screams in the bedroom all night long.
Yeah. Oh well.
And it's not like he's locked up all day either. Sometimes I'll take him outside, like on supervised outdoor trips, where he just eats grass for like an hour.
And then pukes it up
and
later.
Then pukes
so
it
I
up
can...
when he gets inside.
That's another thing. Last night he also puked. You know what the scary thing is? I heard it. When he pukes, it's usually at least 2 times. I heard it, and when I got up in the morning, I couldn't find it.
Sometimes they're phantom pukes.
I don't think it was.
He just retches and maybe like a drop of
Yeah.
something comes out.
Might have been that, but
And
I feel
then-
like I heard something hit the floor.
Oh, the other morning he was puking like a fountain, left a trail like, like 8 feet long in it. It was
It
like
was so bad.
it looked like somebody dropped a gallon of milk. Except it was all cat puke.
Awful. It was actually so awful. We had no other reaction but to laugh
Yeah.
because we're just in the living room and he just is moseying about and all of a sudden he pukes and it was so much and we're both just laughing. We're like, how did so much stuff come out of such a small creature? Like, that seems impossible.
Yeah.
There's currently a very large SUV trying to back up and this vehicle is unnecessarily large. And they're really struggling. This is why I think super overly large vehicles are absolutely stupid.
You know what the issue is? People don't cut the wheel quick enough. They back out straight, and then once they're about to hit the car on the other side of the aisle, then they start cutting the wheel to turn the car. And then they're like, oh, there's no room to back up. What the hell are you doing?
They don't know how to properly drive it. But on top of that, you know those trucks that are like definitely modified? They're not, you didn't buy it off a lot like that. They're like, they lifted it. They got these like extra wide tires that go like way past the actual structure of the truck.
The small D trucks.
Yeah, those.
Yeah. Look at me, guys. I have a small D.
Like, I don't understand how that is legal to have on the road. The hood of the truck comes above my head. Yes, I'm short, but like, I'm still a full-grown adult. There's no way they could see a kid. They couldn't even see me. I could stand in front of that truck, and there could be a person in that driver's seat, and they wouldn't even know I'm standing there. Because it's so high up. Unnecessary. And they're probably the first people complaining about gas prices. Look at what you're driving. I'm just ranting now, but like, just come on.
Yeah. My car gets 8 miles to a gallon.
And then they get mad. And then they get mad. Why is the gas prices $3.50 a gallon? It's like, well, how about you get a vehicle that doesn't take like
$40
to drive like a couple miles down the street?
If you're working in what? Oh, it's all right. It's just receipt paper.
You just threw receipt paper.
If you're working in construction and you need a truck for like tools and stuff like that, that's fine. But when you're driving a big ass truck and it's in pristine condition, and it looks like you're not using it for anything, we all know why you bought that truck.
But like, even then, like, I understand that if you have like a construction type of job or whatever, you need a truck or like a little bit bigger truck. That's fine. But like, you don't need. There's no reason to have a truck that obnoxiously big. It actually becomes less efficient. You
can't complain about gas at that point.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
buy whatever car you want. I don't care, but don't buy a gas guzzler and then complain about fuel.
I just saw
as if you didn't know that car drank gas like crazy.
Yeah, I saw a TikTok video. It was so funny the other day too. On this lady complaining. She was parked at like a Walmart or something, and she was complaining because she had the massive truck. She said it was her husband's truck, and it was like this obnoxiously massive. You need like a ladder to get into it. And this little truck, which wasn't, it was a standard size truck, ended up parking next to her while she was in the store, and she was complaining because they were both technically in their own lines. They were fine, but I guess the little truck was just too close for her comfort because like the mirrors from one truck to the other truck, she could fit her hand and touch both. But like, the mirror to her truck stuck out like so far. And she was complaining because she's like, why did they park here? They're so close to my truck, I can't even get in it. And it's like, lady, you can't expect people to not park next to you. You're in a parking lot. That's the whole point. Yeah. They're in their lines. It's not even like they're hovering. If anything, she was the one closer to, like, on top of her line. The other one was parked perfectly. And she was so upset from this little truck. And it's like, you're the one driving the obscene truck? You should park further away. She wasn't even, like, she was parked probably, she was not that far because she was near a cart corral, and those aren't typically that far away. I just saw that and I was like, wow, this lady's actually complaining about this, because that's all her fault. You're driving the stupid car.
Yeah.
I don't know.
To go grocery shopping.
Yeah, and she's complaining about the other person that just parked in a spot like a normal human.
You could just park in the corner of the 4 parking spots like the other douchebags do.
Yeah, you could just take up 4 spots instead if that's the case. If you're already going to be a D-bag. But, you know.
You know what I don't understand either? Is people that like drive to the front of the store to exit, like to the front of a parking lot to exit. Like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you driving up towards the entrance of the store when the exit is at the back of the parking lot?
Yeah.
You're causing way more traffic, and then you're stuck there because people are trying to cross.
Yeah, you have to watch out for all the pedestrians at that point. And I never understood it.
You're gonna sit there huffing and puffing that there's too many people walking in and out of the store. Just drive to the back of the parking lot. Why are you driving to the front of the parking lot to exit the parking lot anyway? They
definitely go the opposite direction from where they're actually trying to get to. I'm like, well, you just went the long route. That was the stupidest move I've ever seen. This is apparently just us complaining about people, but that's fine.
You know what I do love, though? When people drive over the concrete islands.
They drive over the concrete
islands, and they knock their front or rear fenders off, and then they sit there or they try to like drive off super fast to make it to make it seem like they didn't just screw up, but you're like, I totally just saw you do that.
Yeah, and you can hear it. It's pretty loud.
Your fender is hanging half off your car.
Yeah.
Like, we saw what you just did.
Our parking lot has, like, little like, diamond-shaped little islands. Some of them have plants in them. Some don't, but they're painted bright yellow. And, every time.
Yeah.
It's notoriously always the handicap one right in front of, the stores. It's a plaza of stores. And, yeah, they always hit the handicap one. And then, also, there are handicap signs that are just, like, big concrete slabs. It's not in the ground. It's just sitting on the ground with the concrete. And I've seen so many times. So I was, like, outside, and I saw someone hit it. And then the sign fell over and hit the car that on the other side, and they literally just went over, picked up the sign, picked it up, put it back, and walked in the store, and like they didn't do anything. There was a massive scratch on the other car. They didn't say anything. I was like,
yeah,
that's not cool.
And people, like, when they go to park, it's like they don't see it, and they drive over the thing, and then they act surprised, like, oh, where did that concrete barrier come from?
Yeah, or it's just a really, really old person that I'm like, I don't think they should be driving anymore.
Yeah.
Someone's got to take that. I feel bad for those, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, this is dangerous. Like, I know my great-grandfather was one of those people, so I'm like, I'm not saying.
I gotta think.
Part of my family.
If you can barely walk on your own, if you don't have
the reflexes.
Yeah, if you don't have control of your body to walk, I don't think you should be able to drive.
See, that's not even, like, you can't even use it like that, because, like, you can be paralyzed and still drive.
Oh, no, I'm talking about people that just
but
don't
like
have
age.
It's not even so much age. It's just
motor skills.
Yeah, if you don't have the motor skills to.
Yeah, I could see that.
To drive a shopping cart properly.
Yeah,
I don't know how much I can trust you to drive a car.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's not because it's not.
I've
someone that literally can't walk. It's just people that can't.
Yeah, people that just can't
the proper
function
way.
properly.
Yeah.
It's not an age thing. It's not a gender thing. It's a stupidity thing. If you can't, if you can't navigate an aisle in a store with a shopping cart, how are you allowed to drive a car?
Yeah.
You know, it's so dangerous to me.
Anyway, it's super dangerous.
Freedom, I suppose. I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I shouldn't be complaining. I went and fought for it, but I don't know.
Well, there's freedom, and then there's just basic kind of rules to keep people safe.
Basic common sense, yeah.
Common sense. Basic. Like, just freedom doesn't mean lawlessness.
Anarchy.
But people seem to think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Freedom. They can do anything.
You know what's funny?
You still can't do anything. We can do just as much as the other countries, and they can do just as much as us.
I hate it when people, when you see athletes like not standing for the national anthem or something like that.
Oh, people get so upset.
People get upset and they're like, "Oh, the soldiers. What about the soldiers? They fought for your freedom." And I'm like, I couldn't really give a shit. I don't care.
They fought for their freedom to be able to do that.
If you want to fucking sit down when the national anthem is playing, go ahead. I think that's your right. I am a soldier and I don't give a shit. Or I was a soldier and I don't give a shit. If you stand or sit, it's a cloth. It's a flag. It's just a cloth. People worship the flag, but then don't pay any mind to the rights and laws in the Constitution.
They worship the flag more than so much more.
And they
do it in the wrong way, because then they still violate the rules of what the flag conduct should be.
They do that so that they can say, "Oh, look at me, I'm super patriotic. Yep. I wrote a comment on YouTube about people sitting down, but I won't actually do anything to uphold the Constitution. I won't join the military, but I'm talking shit to somebody in a YouTube video, and I could sleep better at night. That's literally that's what I think when I see people white knighting that kind of crap on the internet.
Agreed. Yeah.
I am a soldier, or I was a soldier. I don't care.
Yeah. To be honest, if you talk to most, I think the majority would not care.
If you're that patriotic,
there are some that probably
join the
will.
military.
But yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
If you're that patriotic, join the military. join your local government and fight for change. Sitting there crying about Colin Kaepernick in the comment section to try and prove how patriotic you are. I don't buy any of it. But I digress.
Yeah.
Anyway, our time is up.
Oh, guys, break is over. I don't want to go back.
That was another bitch fest.
Yeah, it was. It's probably gonna be a lot of those. Break time's usually bitch fest, but that's fine.
Break time banter should be changed to break time bitch fest.
It should be, but I feel like YouTube might not like that as the title. I'm just
sorry,
saying.
all 10 people watching this.
Yeah.
Hope you don't get offended.
All right.
You snowflakes.
You guys aren't snowflakes.
Hey, this is why.
Maybe some. I don't know. I don't know you, so.
And this is why I don't want my face on camera.
Oh, my face is on it.
That and it's pretty ugly. You guys don't want to look at it.
That.
You don't want to look at it.
It's not ugly.
Yeah, it is.
He's stupid. All right, guys.
All right.
I guess we gotta go back to work. Oh, he's so nice.